Hey guys, it's Dustin. Today is March 19th, so I thought it'd be time for another update. It's been a few days now, and a few more things have changed. So my breeding roller pair, that brown one right there, plus this blue check hen, they've laid both their eggs, and I've got it marked on the calendar. Hey. You get on me now. My indigo roller cock paired to this ash red satinette, they have started to build a nest, and I didn't have these doors locked earlier. I just locked it because I let that pair of homers out, and since that hen had previously paired up to that cock, though it was only for a short period of time before I removed her, I still don't really want them running around together. Not at least until she lays her eggs. Then this pair, also another roller satinette cross, I moved in here, if y'all remember. They let their babies, well, I said they let their babies die. I took them in just before they froze to death, but things were not looking too good. My Bill Saunders cock plus a hen for my friend Rick, they paired together and they laid eggs, as y'all know. I had them marked on the calendar as being supposed to hatch yesterday, but they did not. I saw this morning that one of them's pipped, so at least one of them is hatching. Hopefully they both do. Sometimes they hatch a little later, and it's possible I marked it down wrong on the calendar. These babies in here, which will be my second generation to raise, because I bred this hen out last year, and now she's bred out these babies, so it's my second generation of birds to raise. But oof, they're getting pretty big, and look at how much she has fed that thing. Look at that. His crop very well may be larger than his body. Or she. There's two in there. They look pretty much the same. Both their parents are blue checks, so they're both blue-based babies. Can't really tell much for right now. Then over here with Coco and Swift. So I got this heat lamp in here. I keep hitting my head on it. But their babies are getting bigger, as you can see. We've got this one that I think, I'm pretty sure this is an ash red grizzle. I think that's what it is. It's so light colored, I can't imagine it would just be a T-check. If it was a T-check, it should be darker. He was pretty dark. Looking at its flight feathers, I can see some darker gray on the ends, whereas they're lighter towards the base. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And I've had to pick this thing up off the floor twice already. And then the other one, ow, stop biting me. The other one is a really dark blue check. It's really dark colored. But I'll stick them back in there, and I changed their nest bowl too. Their other one was getting pretty dirty, so I dumped the stuff out. But I decided to just put that one in there. The pair of racing homers I had in here, I'm not really sure how they're doing as far as wanting to be together. And at the moment, just looking around, I'm not even sure which ones are which. Ash and Minnie still have not laid. They've made several nests on the floor, but haven't laid in any of them. I've got Bentley and Charles in here. They're not weaned yet, but I had them in here for the morning, mostly in hopes that they would learn to wean by seeing the adults eating and eating. There's still food in here, so they're in here and they're hungry. Here's Bentley. So you can see he's pretty much full grown. He's just smaller. He's still young. He can fly. That was not an accurate representation of his flight, since he just kind of flew into the wall. But he can fly. A little bit. They're not living out here yet. They're not weaned. Then in here, this is my roller cock that is the brother of that one and son of that one over there. And I've got it mated to a roller hen that I got from a guy named Mike. He gave me two hens. Let me show you what this one is, because I had a bunch of cocks. Let me close this. So this is a tiger grizzle. Let me sit my camera over here. There we go. I guess you guys can see me. So here's the wing. Hopefully you can see it. The tail doesn't have any white on it. It's got just a complete brown tail. But the tiger grizzle, as opposed to being a grizzle like that, just has the white feathers. It really doesn't want me to get a hold of its legs. Just has the white feathers mixed in with the rest of the body plumage. And this one is an... Actually, this is the same color as those other two, I think. I just don't know what caused them to be brown like that. I'm thinking it might be recessive red. This might be a recessive red grizzle, but I'm not positive of that. But it looks pretty cool. And hopefully when I breed them out, I get some with more white. I mean, I'll have to breed for that. But y'all know I use the rollers more as my color birds since I have the racing homers to perform with. So I'm more interested in what the rollers look like than how well they roll. Let me put her back. She didn't like that too much, but I've got them in there to pair up. If you're watching this for my channel for the first time, as an important note, I have water in here. That's a milk jug with water in it. So make sure they have water, and I've been feeding them too. But definitely want to make sure of that. Hopefully they'll pair up pretty quickly. That hen was not already mated. She was in a small loft full of hens, and that cock's been in a small one full of cocks out there. So hopefully they'll mate up pretty quickly. I think they're the same age. They were both hatched out last year. And I said he gave me 2 rollers, and that is why you don't see April in here anywhere, because April's is being paired up to the other hen, which I'll show you in a minute. But and they're fighting. But I'll show you all that in a minute. I'm gonna get the homers put back in their nest box and let my crossbreed pair out. But yeah, I'll show you the babies inside too. The F1 or still Frenzel rollers are starting to be able to tell what they're going to look like. Also, my white birds are doing well. I really haven't spent as much time with them as I would have liked to, but you can see they're still not really scared of me. I could pick it up if I wanted to. They're not flying away or anything, but yeah. Now I've got April and the other hen out in there in the little breeding loft outside. I'll show you. Alright, so here's April and the other hen I got down here in the little breeding loft. So if y'all remember, April is a indigo spread cock, and this is the hen I got. It's a homozygous grizzle. And it looks like, as much red as it has in it, I would assume it's an ash red grizzle. But it's homozygous, meaning it has 2 genes for grizzle, which make it predominantly white. Maybe it even has a little tiger grizzling mixed into it too, but I don't think so. But this is a homozygous grizzle. Hopefully I'll get some blue-based birds blue-based grizzles when I breed it out. And maybe I'll get indigo to grizzle. I don't know if indigo will grizzle or not. That'd be kind of cool. I don't think it would look a lot different than a blue grizzle though. Probably couldn't tell much difference. But that's okay. Maybe I'll be able to breed one of their daughters back to April or something, so that I can get some more indigos. But here's April. April doesn't really want to be held. And there's still a nest in here from that last pair they built it, so they can just build on that if they want to. Let me show you this bird real quick. Hey guys. Had to lock that. So here's this bird. See, it's mostly white. It's got an all white tail pretty much. But that's not piebald, I don't think. I think it's just the grizzle. But it's a nice looking bird. This eye is normal, and this eye is bull. But I think it'll look real cool after I breed it. Or their babies will, I believe. Hopefully they'll breed quick. Yep, so there they are. Nothing's changed with my non-breeding loft. It's still full of cocks. 2 less now that I've got hens to breed them to. And as I said before, the ones that are in there, except for one, they're all not being bred just because I don't have hens to breed them to. Usually you wind up being short on hens. And in case anyone wants to know, I have no idea what the dimensions on this little loft is. It was actually a rabbit hutch. If you want to know, I guess I could measure it, but I don't know off the top of my head. We got the chickens pinned up too now. Come here, LaQuisha. Hey. Here's Mr. Rooster. I call him Francesco. They don't like me being in here. I don't know if we've checked for eggs today or not. I think my dad did. Ah. Oh, come here. LaQuisha's my buddy. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos. I continue to update. Bentley should be weaned soon, and I should start having birds growing out in the loft. I'll get a look around built, start trap training them to my loft, and hopefully get my flying loft built soon. And y'all could be able to watch me train them as leads up to racing season in the fall. But thanks for watching, guys. Take care.